a story of truth and identity. In the early years of his rule, Field Marshal IdiAmin Dada, the self-proclaimed conqueror of the British Empire, sought to leave an indelible mark on history. His power was absolute, his word law. But he was not satisfied with merely ruling Uganda. He wanted the nation itself to bear his name. One evening, in a grand hall where the nation's highest officials gathered, Amin stood before his cabinet, his chest puffed with pride. "Gentlemen," he boomed, "I have made a decision. Uganda will no longer be called Uganda. From today, we shall begin the process of renaming this great nation, Idi, a name that will echo through history." A murmur rippled through the room. His ministers, many of them fearful, nodded in forced agreement. Who would dare challenge the decree of a man known for his ruthless punishments? But then, from the far end of the table, a single voice rose. "Your Excellency," the man began cautiously. He was a minister of wisdom and integrity, one who had seen Uganda through its struggles long before Amin's rise. His hands trembled, but his voice was steady. "May I speak freely?" Amin, intrigued, gestured for him to continue. "If we rename Uganda to Idi, then what shall we call its people?" The minister paused. "Will they not be called idiots?" A stunned silence fell upon the room. Some ministers gasped, others stole nervous glances at Amin, waiting for his fury to erupt. But for a moment, even the dictator was speechless. Then, his expression darkened. He slammed his fist on the table. "You mock me?" he roared. The minister did not flinch. "No, Your Excellency. I only speak the truth. A nation's name carries its identity, its dignity. We are Ugandans, not a people to be ridiculed. If we do this, we lose who we are." The air was thick with tension. The other ministers dared not support him, fearing for their lives. Yet in that moment, the minister stood alone, one voice against the storm of tyranny. Amin's rage simmered. He stared at the minister, then at his other officials, who sat frozen in fear. Finally, with a dismissive wave, he growled, "Forget it! We keep Uganda." The meeting ended and the minister walked out, uncertain if he had just saved his country or sealed his fate. That night, he prayed, knowing that standing for the truth often came at a price. And yet, because of his courage, Uganda remained Uganda. The lesson: the silence of the fearful almost allowed an absurdity to become reality. But one voice, one man who refused to bow, preserved the truth. In the face of oppression, silence is not neutrality, it is complicity. To stand for what is right, even alone, is to uphold the dignity of a people.